So we all tap in on The Last of Us? Because Rich told me to watch it. Did you watch The Last of Us?
Nah, I'm catching up on other stuff.
It's heat, bro.
It's amazing.
Did you
So
ever
it is
play the
fire.
video game? That's a real good breakdown because I didn't beat the second one, but the first one came out. Was that PS3?
Yeah, it started. No,
I thought
That was
P-
old,
PS4. It was first on
Okay.
PS4. They
Okay.
remastered it for PS5.
Okay.
But that is probably the most faithful video game to show recreation. Like there have been breakdowns of like just different scenes from the show to the game to the outfits that they're
Yeah,
wearing,
no,
the
literally even the
dialogue.
shots and the angles look like the setups in the,
Yeah,
in the
when
game.
they walk across that little wood bridge, she's like,
Yeah.
oh, after they first encounter the clickers, and she's like, oh, this is just wood. This is not scary. Literally in the game, like the background shot of the city, the destroyed city, them walking across that, like literally is faithful to the game.
Tough.
And
So cool,
I feel like at this point, if you make a game to show adaptation, you're going to have to go that hard with it.
Yeah.
Like the people that's playing the clickers, like I don't know if you watched the after episode.
I didn't.
After the
Because Rich told me I had to catch up. I
Bro,
watched the last two in the last
bro,
2 days.
The people playing the clickers are like people who played the game before. Like they wanted people who like know what the enemies look like in the game, how they react. They're going hard with that shit.
the
Like
makeup is
that game is
phenomenal.
hard.
the makeup work is insane.
The
bro.
story
Like,
so far, it's only been 2 episodes, but I'm already locked
Yeah.
in, locked in there. Because it's a good little spin on the zombie thing for me. I had never played the game. I know Mike said he played it. You played the game?
Yeah, I did absolutely. One of my
I
favorites.
played the first though. I didn't get the. I didn't. I get the. I beat
I know
the
it's
first
been
one,
some
though.
things that they said were a little bit different, but that's because probably for show reasons. It
Yeah,
made it just a little bit
limitations.
better.
Like
Yeah,
they had to like the way that the enemies look is a little bit different from the
Okay.
game, but it's better in my opinion. It fits the live screen a lot better. Like in the game, it was definitely kind of like OD and cartoon.
Yeah, because the ones with those wild heads were definitely the ones. Like they be walking all weird. Then you like throw a rock and gotta come across the room and
yeah, that shit is
navigate through a whole joint in the dark, crouch down, scared. That joint was hard, bro.
And my brother was saying, it seems like this one might be based upon. Is it a difference? Like, is it based upon the first game?
Yeah, it's based off the first game.
All right,
The
bet.
first game is like Joel and Ellie and him, basically trying to get her to wherever. And then, I'm not going to spoil it, but like as shit just progresses, you see the change in Ellie, you see the change in Joel. Like they kind of, it's going to be good. Based on if it ends up being as good as like the game was, like the game, I used to play that shit. It was like a movie to me.
Yeah.
Like,
And this might be like the best like movie or film thing based off of a game because they really chose good actors and stuff and like slowly building the story. Because like the video game shows and movies be like,
It's usually trash though. It's usually not.
Mortal Kombat. Was
Yeah,
just like
but I did like the new one because I just off of the nostalgia of the old games. But it's like, why do they have a guy that just turns into metal that was never a character? Like they literally could have made it about any of the cool characters that they created for the last 25 years, but they chose to create some random ass nigga, yo.
I feel like they try and add.
And he wasn't
stuff
even that
onto
nice
it.
at fighting.
We don't need you. Like we enjoyed the game for what it was. We don't need you to add extra shit on top of it to spice it up for TV. Like we literally enjoyed it as it was. We're just asking you to take it and put it on TV
Make
or
it an
put it into a
adaptation,
movie.
bro.
Exactly.
That's it, bro. And like you said, what helps is that it seems like they took into account very seriously the community that was already built from that game. Like you said, making them the clickers, and they probably got them involved in other ways too. But that's paramount.
Did y'all peep a small detail in the show?
What?
Did the fungi originally come from Asian descent prior to in the video game?
In the game,
Or did it take place where it came from like Indonesia or something like that?
in the game, I don't think they really went too hard into the origins of it.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of like the
feel
game
like that's
started,
just-
and then the game kind of starts from the point where the daughter is like looking for her dad, and then he comes home and it's like shit's popping off.
Yeah.
Like they embellished that section a little bit, but they didn't in the game. They didn't really delve too much into the origins of what happened. They just kind of threw you in as the shit was popping off. But I thought that was a really nice detail because like
I felt like though after last year it was kind of petty to put it on a like.
I kind of like how they did it.
It was tasteful.
I'm
It was
saying
tasteful how
China.
they did it. Like she came,
China.
they grabbed Shorty, was like, "Yo, we need your help investigate this," and she was like, nah, this shit is
Yeah,
not.
you gonna have to
Yeah.
blow the
Rap.
whole shit up, dog. Like this shit
is
real.
straight
growing
like that.
inside of
Everything,
people.
yo.
He was
We
like,
don't-
what should we do?
There's nothing
Blow
we
it.
can do.
Cause she knew it was no cure. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? So it's like, yeah. It's,
And then
it's
to
done.
see like they cut back to like present day, and the shit is like, yeah, they bombed it, and the shit still didn't get it in time. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
it makes you think like something, not saying something like that could. I mean, it could.
It feels like
could.
it could, man. Based
Especially
upon
now with all the like weird fake shit they be
the
fucking
reports
with.
of
It's no telling
global
what they do in
warming, it was
labs.
perfect for this shit to come out because all of the reports and talks of how like global warming is fucking up everything. That is the ideal thing to bring up because it makes sense.
Yo.
If some shit really popped off like that, it would just go crazy and it would just be the end of the world.
But know how you know things are changing now? Because like
We saw it with COVID a little bit. Shit got real
with
for a second
COVID.
there.
And Baltimore hasn't snowed like for real. Granted, we don't want any. We don't want any. So I'm not trying to put this karma on us. But you remember it used to snow every year as a child. Like even if it wasn't like we had a blizzard, it was gonna be at least
snow.
2 to 3 times where you get like 5 to 6 inches of
Yep.
snow.
Right.
Every time.
We haven't had snow in like a solid like 6 years. Like I don't even remember the last time we got a
Nah,
like.
we had some
snow.
last year. We had like 1 and 2.
That was
small ones,
bullshit though. I'm not
insignificant,
talking
like,
about 1
yeah.
inch.
We need
or- I'm talking
accumulation.
about-
We haven't had any.
Yeah, we haven't had where you gotta like
accumulating
really
snows in a
shovel and
while.
be. Well, I don't want
It's been
that.
at least 2 or 3 years since we had a good.
It's been a while,
accumulating
yo.
snow,
I
yeah.
told you, bro. I think there's gonna be a
think, like,
point where the
2016.
seasons just flip. Like the time where it's normally winter is gonna be hot, and the time where it was like summertime is gonna be snow or cold. Like
That would
they
suck.
said the Earth's core stopped spinning. You heard about that?
Well, if the core stops spinning and it's the end, yo, I just pray it's the Walking Dead zombies and not like the
Sprintable
Last
ones?
of Us and the fucking. Did you see that show Black Summer on Netflix? I hope it's not those kind of zombies. I want the because if you're wounded, you can't beat somebody that's sprinting full speed, and they
Yeah,
don't even realize that they get tired because they're a zombie.
I feel like with that shit, like it's unrealistic because if somebody like dies and they're all like atrophied and like
Yeah.
you know, and then they come back to life, they're not going to suddenly just be
Nah,
strong
they was
as
getting
shit.
ghosts.
Yeah,
bro.
'cause there's
They
no
was
blood
quick as
flowing,
fuck,
right?
man.
Yeah, like it's no.
Wouldn't they
the-
just be kind of stiff?
Oh,
Like rigor
they-
mortis type shit. There's no blood flow.
It was like that. They just had the primal rage, yo. That
But what
joint-
I'm saying is, why would they be even able to move like that? Because there's no blood. There's no blood pumping.
Yeah, like if Karen, who weighs
Guys are
300
smart. I like the
pounds,
tape.
was she
I never thought
bedridden,
about that.
and then she
Damn.
becomes a zombie, and now she can run.
But
a
that's
4-3,
why I
I'm not
like
buying
this
that
show
shit.
because it's not where it's like some kind of T virus that took over your blood or you die and you
It's
become
something
this thing.
believable.
Yeah,
Literal fungi is growing inside of you.
Yeah,
yo.
that's
It's making
nuts.
you move.
And it takes
yo.
over.
Like, it's just
And that
taking
shit
over
is-
your body. That shit's scary, yo.
I think also because it's based off of something real. Like there's literally like the guy was explaining at the beginning. There's like
Yeah.
a fungus that like infects like a bug and turns it into a zombie and just has the bug walking around doing whatever. And the bug is dead, but it's the body is being controlled by you know cordyceps
That's
or whatever.
crazy as
The
fuck.
fact that it's like something that actually exists. And then they just basically put it to the next level is kind of like yikes. Like
Is
Yeah.
this how Mother Nature strikes back on us?
Mother Nature strikes back. They about to make the ultra scary movie starring all of us, directed by Press Zay. We putting it in the atmosphere, motherfuckers.
Mother Nature strikes back.